My name is Rob Renstra. I'm the owner of Beeworks Farm. We've been in business since 2009. We just put bees up here on Galbraith Mountain a few days ago. In fact, my employee Nick brought them up here, and he's an avid mountain biker. He loves biking on Galbraith, and early this spring he said, you know, we should really put bees on Galbraith. We decided to follow through and contacted Rob Janicki about it, and he was very excited about hosting bees. And so we put bees in 3 different locations on Galbraith. We're very excited about the forage up here, and hopefully they're going to be mostly out of the way of mountain bikers and the public that uses this for recreational purposes. What we're really hoping for is to get a nice fireweed crop. And fireweed is a fussy plant. I'm holding some fireweed honey here, and you can see how light in color it is, and it actually has some components or contributions from other plants, maybe a little blackberry in it, maybe a little bit of the sweet clover and a few other things, but largely you know, this is mostly fireweed honey. And you know, through the ages, fireweed honey has been considered like the champagne of honeys, and I think because it's a very light, bright tasting honey, and people really like it. And fireweed is this plant right here, and comes up, I mean, really it's named for the fact that it seeds itself easily after forest fires. Also up in this area right now, on the roads, we get this plant, which is sweet clover, and it loves to grow up in gravel and sand, and you'll see it a lot along the banks of the Nooksack, on the sandbars and whatnot, but also logging roads all over the place. And then of course here's blackberry, and we make blackberry honey all around Whatcom County. And kind of the advantage of the landscape here is that you have this big hillside, and so the bees can be here at this elevation, and when things start blooming low down, they'll just kind of move up the hillside with time through the summer, and late in the summer there's still stuff high up the hillside that they can fly to and access. And that's a big advantage of putting bees up on the hills, is that they can kind of choose their forage. They're fantastic economists. They know exactly where to go for what forage and when, and what's really paying a dividend to them. Say for folks coming up to Galbraith Mountain who are going to mountain bike, hike, enjoy the outdoors in whatever way they do up here, if you come near the bees, just you know, treat them with regard. If you ever saw them knocked over, you can contact Beeworks Farm. We have a website, the same name, and also a lot of people, their natural thing to do when you have a bee flying around you is to swat at it, and I would say please don't swat at the bee. That's the most likely way you're going to get stung. It gets them quite excited. The best way to deal with it is to just act bored and walk away calmly. Even though that may be difficult on the inside, just give it a try. So we have a couple of locations. If you see them here, wave hello, and hopefully they'll leave you alone, and vice versa. And it's a great place to keep them. So hopefully they just add to the nice ambiance of the place.